Hi, I'm Bill Lynn. I'm the Vice President of Heritage Arsenal, and for Memorial Day this year, we wanted to talk about Major General retired John K. Hester, U.S. Air Force. And since his career was quite extensive, we decided to pick some things primarily from his World War II service, and then speak about the end of his career in 1965. So what we have here is his 1902 Army Officer Saber. We have some very unique insignia from the time that he served under General Claire Lee Chennault in the Flying Tigers of the 14th Air Force in China. So his blood chit that would have been worn inside of his jacket, and in the event of him being shot down, it would have communicated in the native language that there was a reward associated with bringing this pilot back to friendly control. We also have some insignia cut from his A2 leather flight jacket, as well as Colonel's insignia that he would have been awarded while he was still in China. He made full colonel. We have a beautiful set of command pilot's wings made by N.S. Meyer in New York, solid sterling silver with a pinback that just beautifully executed. His escape compass in the event, again, of him being shot down, and then a locally made China, Burma, India theater shoulder patch, as well as his dog tags. We also have the medals that actually Claire Lee Chennault himself, the commander of the Flying Tigers, awarded to John Hester as he served as a pilot on his staff, as well as commanding a unit under his command. What we also have is a souvenir tablecloth that John K. Hester brought back to his wife Helen in 1945 when he returned from the war. And this is actually a picture of him serving on the air staff under the famous General Curtis LeMay. Hester is pictured over here to the right, and LeMay in the center seated. And what's great about this photograph, this is just before General Hester took command of the 17th Air Force in Ramstein, Germany, and it actually has the original signatures of all the members of the air staff, to include Curtis LeMay. So when General Hester was commanding the 17th Air Force in Ramstein, the U.S. Army instituted a short parachute course for general officers and flag officers in Germany. On General Hester's fifth and final jump, he had a malfunction called a Mae West, which increased his rate of descent, such that when he impacted the ground, he went into a coma for the better part of a week and expired from his injuries on his fifth and final qualifying jump. In fact, this pair of parachute wings here were actually intended to be presented to General Hester on the drop zone after his successful fifth jump from the Pathfinders who actually ran air operations with his initials on the reverse. These are in sterling silver. And unfortunately, the family were the only ones to receive this. So on this Memorial Day, we think about often the casualties that resulted from enemy fire, but there are also many, many casualties that resulted in training and training incidents, as well as those who died in uniform. And we want to also consider the sacrifice of these veterans during this Memorial Day.